Hi guys, it's Holiday Inflatable Fanatic, and in front of me I have the Spirit Halloween exclusive Emily and Victor from Tim Burton's Corpse Bride. I know it's been a while since I last uploaded. I've just been so sidetracked with school, work, family stuff, and just different life things in general, but that's no excuse. I would love to get things uploaded. There's been a lot of new things that I was able to get this year, and just from the past couple of years that I've been meaning to make reviews on, just make videos of in general. So I would love to get those made and uploaded to YouTube so you guys can all see what's new to my collection. But yeah, in front of me I have Emily and Victor. I picked these guys up earlier in September. As soon as my store got them, I put them aside and I immediately bought them. I used my 30% off employee discount, and these took them to about $4.20 for the pair, which is a lot to drop on them, but I really love them, and it's definitely a way better price than their original price. Emily retails for $300 and Victor retailed for $280. So if I paid full price, it probably would have been around like $620. So that employee discount probably saved me a good $210 just right there. So that was really helpful. But yeah, these pieces are absolutely awesome. As a huge Tim Burton fan myself, I just had to have them. I mean, these are probably the most realistic and true to characters design licensed animatronics we have gotten in years, in at least a decade. I mean, these characters, they look almost as if they jumped right out of the movie, and I know you could probably say that for a lot of things, but it's especially true to these pieces. I mean, they really look phenomenal. I mean, the details are impeccable, and they just match up really true to the actual stop motion claymation characters that you could see when watching the film. These guys are made by YJ, which made a lot of the licensed props that Spirit has this year. These two, Art the Clown, actually that's really it, but I mean, these two plus Art the Clown are the majority of at least 50% of Spirit's licensed lineup for this year. But they did a really good job on both these guys and Art the Clown, which I also have, so review will be coming soon with him. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything I should say before activating these two, but no, without further ado, let's get to these guys rolling.
With this candle, I will light your way in darkness. With this ring, I ask you to be mine.
I do. You make the bride.
With this hand, I will lift your sorrow. Your cup will never empty, for I will be your wine.
This is more. I was a bride. My dreams were taken from me. But now I've stolen them from someone else. I love you, Victor. But you're not mine.
Wait. I made a promise.
You kept your promise. You set me free. Now I can do the same for you.
Yeah, that is Emily and Victor. As you guys can see, they got quite a long activation. Each one says 3 different phrases from the movie, and what I love is that the phrases do come straight out of the film. So it's done by the original voice actors. I know sometimes, like Reagan that we've seen in the past from that Spirit has produced, it's lines from the movie, but the actual voice actor that speaks the lines is just some random actor they hired, not the actual voice actor who did these lines. So these were pulled straight from the film. Victor, I think, is Johnny Depp, and Emily, I don't know. I just know it was Tim Burton's wife or girlfriend at one point in time who plays Emily in the movie. So both are done by the respective voice actors, which is great. Let's take a look up close at each one. Victor looks great. He probably looks more true to the actual movie than Emily does, but that's really nitpicking because they both look really good. Victor, the actual framing underneath him is all foam padding, so he gets filled out really, really nicely. Unlike most of the animatronics you see today, which just have like the wire armatures inside, he has foam all built within him, so like you can actually squeeze him and he feels almost like a stuffed animal. And he has that everywhere in his body and his waist. The only part that doesn't have that is his legs, but honestly doesn't even need it because his legs are so skinny. The poles that hold him up just do just a fine job at filling his legs out just enough. His face is plastic, just like Emily, so you don't have to worry about dry rotting or anything like that you might have to deal with when having a latex prop or some sort of prop with a mask. Emily, on the other hand, same thing, plastic face. Her detailing is really nice. She has like even bruises built within the sculpt, but unlike Victor's hair, her hair is an actual wig, which works nicely. Maybe a yarn wig or something like that would have looked nicely to add to like that stop motion look and texture, but this wig does just fine. The only problem with it is it does get a little bit frizzy, but I'm sure with some regular hair products you could probably manage that and do a good job stylizing it. She has her little flower crown on top, or headband, I don't know what you call it. And then you have her veil, which looks really, really nice. Especially if you put some sort of kaleidoscope light on, like how I have right here. It really helps capture all the details and all the little aspects they put into the clothing and design of these characters. Her bouquet looks nice, and she has her rib cage, which is actually just part of her clothing. It's just a little latex piece that they just sewed onto the clothing. And then she has her dress. Both of these are really nice quality. The mechanics is great. As you guys saw, they both have the circle animation for the head, so for that 360 rotation of the head, the blinking eyes, and the waist turning. And I know at my store, personally, I have had no issues with them the entire season, and they both have been out for a while now. Both are fully working, and I haven't had to touch or repair either of them, which especially considering this season, at my store at least, I've had to repair quite a number of the props this year. So the fact that both of these two have had no issues is a testament to their quality and just how good of a job YJ did on them. I guess we'll go to pros and cons. Pro is definitely their design, just the way they were the concept of them is great, but the actual design itself and the way it was executed is really, really well thought out, from the quality to the animation to the actual details and paint job. All in all, came together really, really nicely. Other pro is the actual animation itself. I think it is perfect. I don't think the mouth movement was necessary, but the eye movement and the circle animation really brings these characters to life. And then the added waist turn animation, it's really nice because helps them interact with each other by turning towards each other, at least when you have it in this orientation where Emily's on the left and Victor's on the right, they do turn towards each other. If you have them the other way around, they'll start looking at each other, and then they'll turn towards, I guess, the audience, so whoever's viewing them, which I guess could also work as well, but I do prefer when you have them this way. When it comes to cons, there's really not that many. The only one I could say is that, one, I wish they had some sort of idle animation. I've heard a lot of people mention this, and really all that means is just when the other character is playing their lines, doing the animation, that the other character would just have some sort of slight animation just to show that, you know, he was still interacting with Emily, or just to show that they were still somehow interacting with each other. Even, you know, if it just was a slight head nod, a casual blink here or there, or something like that, that would have been nice, but I know that's asking for a lot, especially considering these are just Spirit Halloween animatronics. The quality and, you know, just everything in general for these guys is, you know, far past Spirit quality than I could have already imagined and expected and hoped for these. So, you know, asking for something else is really pushing it, and, you know, I don't necessarily think I would have expected that for them to do it, but it would have been nice if they were somehow able to fit in those idle animatronic, I can't speak, idle animations into this animatronic. That would have been a really neat addition to them. And the only thing, this is a small little gripe as well, they do connect via USB cord, and I have them connected coming around at the bottom, but that cord that it comes with is very, very short, and there's no way to hide it under the dress or by going up Victor's pant leg or anything like that. So I did buy an extender cable just so I was able to put it down the pant leg, bring it across, and then up Emily's dress, just so it helps conceal the wiring a little bit better. So I would have hoped that that wire was a bit longer, but it still works just fine. But overall, these pieces are absolutely incredible. If you're a Tim Burton fan, love the movie, totally recommend grabbing them, even though they're a little bit pricier. Already on eBay and other sites, they're going for double the amount that they retailed for. And I could totally see these pieces skyrocketing in value in the future. So these are not just typical Halloween decorations. These are truly collectible pieces as well. So, you know, if you like it, just look at it as an investment, because it practically is. If you take good care of them, you'll be able to get your money back for them or more. You know, if you give them the love and care that they deserve, because they really are awesome. But yeah, that sums up just about everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think of the Emily and Victor animatronic. Let me know if you guys have them, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.